Nowadays, everyone knows that North Korea, officially known as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK, is one of the most effective nation-state actors in finding innovative ways to evade sanctions and steal money. But did you know that even going back to 2004, literally 22 years ago, the National Security Agency had a team designed explicitly to go after this? Welcome to the Spy Collection. Here is Anastasios, and today we'll look into one of the revelations of Edward Snowden based on this: a once classified internal newsletter. NSA's largest directorate has always been their spying arm, better known as the Signals Intelligence Directorate, or SID for short. In SID, there used to be a newsletter to inform its staff of key updates, successes, and so on. It was called the SID Today, and this episode is based on exactly that: a SID Today newsletter sent on the 16th of August of 2004, entitled Crash Team. It was from the S2C22, internally known as the Follow the Money branch at the time. Of course, it was operating under the S2C, the International Security Issues, or ISI, product line. For context, in NSA lingo, product line meant what type of intelligence products this area was responsible for. They were called products since, although the most common product is, of course, an intelligence report, there were a few other product types such as targeting packets, training material, and so on. And all of that was under the S2, the analysis and production. And what did that secretive crash team under the Follow the Money branch was doing? Let's read. North Korea was already an important target for NSA in early 2003, receiving substantial attention and resources, when the State Department raised the interest level further. It issued a requirement for a new emphasis on regime finance and an increased emphasis on proliferation finance. In response, the agency's Follow the Money branch, S2C22, brought together experts from across a spectrum of disciplines and organizations in SID to focus on the problem. The resulting co-located team, known as the North Korea Crash, Combined Rapid Analysis and Synthesis Hit Team, uses financial intelligence collection analysis methodologies against traditionally non-financial targets. Think about it, using signals intelligence to uncover hidden financial transactions. And you might wonder, what kind of information could NSA gather by hacking into networks and intercepting communications? Well, as it says, one key to the crash team's successes has been its access to North Korean financial transaction data routed through foreign banks, a lucrative source for intelligence production and signals intelligence development (SIGDEV) efforts. The team has partnered with experienced analysts having target analytic, language, and reporting expertise from 5 divisions across both the International Security Issues (S2C) and China and Korea (S2B) product lines to fully exploit this information. And now that the why and the how is clearer, the newsletter proceeds to explain to us the what. It says, what have we accomplished so far? We have created a database, a spreadsheet and several iterations of North Korean financial assets held outside the country, giving a snapshot with a great deal of information in an easy-to-read format. Targeted leadership finance. This produced a significant amount of new, non-financial intelligence on weapon shipments, trading and infrastructure developments, etc. Produced a stream of intelligence on mechanisms used to sell North Korean precious metals, allegedly personally owned by North Korean leader Kim Jong-il. Identified North Korean regime vulnerabilities, pressure points revealed by its concentration of financial activity in limited hands and locations. Produced a body of SIGINT reporting that helped US policymakers curtail North Korea's banking presence in Europe. This specific one was easily verifiable by open source reporting too. In 2003, the Vienna-based Golden Star Bank was closed following an announcement from the government of Austria stating that the bank was engaged in espionage, money laundering, distribution of forced currency, and illegal trade with radioactive substances. Later on, it was revealed that this was based on US intelligence sharing. So now we know exactly who was behind that. NSA's crash team. Continuing with the rest, isolated key regime relationships that were not evident in the traditional SIGINT analytic approach. Targeted financial institutions as collection targets in their own right. This revealed several instances of their complicity in North Korea's efforts to avoid scrutiny of its activities. And the newsletter closes with, if you would like to learn more about these efforts or know of the new ways that Crash can collaborate productively with your organization, we would like to hear from you. Contact, redacted contact number, the Follow the Money Proliferation Finance Lead at the redacted number in NSA. Nowadays, this kind of SIGINT-enabled financial intelligence is more common than you might think, but that was a great historical example that many outside of the spy world don't know. Basically, even today, every time a financial institution is hacked, most people rush into conclusions that it has to be about stealing money or some other cybercriminal activity. But intel agencies like the NSA can extract immensely valuable intelligence from such targets. Having access to data like financial transactions, records, specialized networks like SWIFT, SIPA, SPFS, and so on, can help intelligence analysts follow the money and uncover covert financial networks, which, subsequently, they can target in a variety of means. From the very overt, like sanctions and closing them down, to very covert, like sabotage and subversion. And all of that is why nothing is as it seems.